In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best power forward cards right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam. This position is seriously one of the stacked positions in this game. I mean, there's so many good cards in this game. I feel like every position in the top 10 are seriously so good. Like, I feel like a couple weeks ago when I was doing these top 10 videos, there was maybe cards at like 9 and 10 at each position that I thought were okay at their position, but realistically weren't that amazing. But seriously, doing all these top 10 videos, I think all of the top 10 cards at each position, at least so far up into the power forward spot, are all like actually insane. The fact that we have Pink Diamond Kelel Ware at number 10 is insane because he is such an amazing card. A 7-foot power forward, 7'5" wingspan. He is a great defensive card, 95 block, 87 steal, 88 perimeter, 88 interior defense. And the thing about this Kelel Ware card is he just plays exceptionally good in game because of his player model. He's got one of the better player models in this game at the power forward position. And what I mean by that is he's got that kind of like skinnier player model, sort of like a Chet and a Wembanyama, that just makes them seem like they block every single basketball. And the nice thing about Kelel Ware is he's got a great jump shot on quick timing. I feel like in the catch and shoot, I'm very knockdown and consistent with this Kelel Ware's jump shot, and I feel like I never miss with him wide open. He is such a great all-around power forward. I know he's only a pink diamond. I think he's the only pink diamond on this list, but seriously, one of the best power forwards in my team. Number 9, though, is going to be Galaxy Joakim Noah, and this is without the dynamic duo boost. He does have a duo boost with that Amethyst Corey Brewer. I'm sure you guys have heard everybody talk about that duo from the festival, from the Bracket Busters Festival, and there's a reason why people are talking about it, because you get 2 Dark Matters. Corey Brewer, he turns into a Dark Matter, and then you also do get Joakim Noah, who goes from a Galaxy Opal to a Dark Matter as well. And even without the boost, I think Joakim Noah is easily a top 10 power forward. I think you could make the argument with the boost just because he gets some extra badges and stats. Maybe you put him up like another ranking, like maybe he goes to number 8 compared to number 9. But I think for just his base card, if you don't have the duo, he's still one of the best power forwards. 6'11" at power forward, 7'1" wingspan. He's an exceptionally good defender, at least on paper. Like, the stats and the badges are amazing. He plays great defense in game. And I also really like his jump shot. I think that's one of the more maybe underrated thing about his card is just his jump shot. You know, some people like it, some people don't like it, but for me personally, I really like his release. He's a great slasher. He's really quick in game at the power forward spot. And overall, I think he's one of the more complete power forwards in this game. Number 8 is going to be Galaxy Opal Jaren Jackson Jr. And like I mentioned, I was kind of going back and forth with number 9, Joakim Noah, and number 8, Jaren Jackson Jr. So that's why I was saying, you know, potentially with the boost, you know, of the duo, maybe put Joakim Noah over Jaren. But Jaren is still really good at power forward. He's 6'10" at the power forward position, 7'4" wingspan. I would say he's just as good of a defender as Joakim Noah. Maybe Joakim's slightly better. But as much as I like Joakim Noah's jump shot, I still think Jaren's got the slightly better release. But both of these cards are so amazing at the power forward position. And honestly, if you wanted to put Joakim Noah over Jaren Jackson Jr., I wouldn't be so opposed to that. I think it's a really close call. I'm going to go with Jaren Jackson Jr. at number 8. Number 7, though, is Dark Matter Joel Embiid. And to me, this is where we get to the next 3 cards that I honestly believe could be put in whatever which order you guys want. I have Joel Embiid at 7, I have Hakeem at 6, and I have Dark Matter Chet at number 5. These 3 power forward cards to me are literally on the exact same tier, like the exact same. I seriously think you could have Embiid at 5, Chet at 7, Hakeem at 6, or you could do Hakeem at 5, Chet at 6, and Embiid at 7. Like, all 3 of these power forwards are amazing, and I seriously think they could be argued in whatever which order you guys want. For me, I just like Hakeem a little bit more than Embiid. I think he's got the slightly better jump shot and the slightly better dribble sigs, while being the same kind of defender as Embiid, and I think he has slightly better of a player model. But again, it is so close between these 2 cards, especially. Like, Hakeem and Embiid are basically the exact same card. Chet is a little bit different, as I just exposed who number 4 is, or number 4, but we'll talk about Cream here in a second. But yeah, Chet at number 5, he's sort of the different player archetype, the different type of player, similarly, but different type of player build. He's only 195 pounds, only has 84 strength, where Hakeem and Embiid are sort of those big bodies at the power forward position, have a lot of strength. Embiid's got 98 strength, Hakeem's got 97 strength. Both of those cards are really kind of physically interior defenders. But in my opinion, I think Chet's got the best jump shot out of the 3. I really like his jump shot on very quick timing, and I think his defense could also be argued the best, just because, like I mentioned with Kelel Ware, I really do believe that player model for Chet is ridiculous. He seems like he's 7'2" or 7'3" in game, and it seems like he blocks every single basketball. I don't know. For me, he's a little bit taller. He's got a little bit longer of a wingspan, a better player model, and a slightly better jump shot compared to Hakeem and compared to Joel Embiid. But honestly, guys, these three power forwards are all insane. Really some of the best cards in my team. But like you guys saw, at number 4, I do have Dark Matter Kareem. And I think, again, this one is also sort of a toss-up. I got Kareem at 4, and I got D-Rob at number 3. I think both of these cards are like that next tier above the Chets, the Hakeems, the Embiids. And then I think it kind of goes to the next tier, right? Where it's Jaren, Joakim Noah, Kelel, Ware. To me, I kind of look at this top 10 as like one tier. You have these guys from 10 through 8. Then you have 7 through 5 as the next tier. Then you have 4 and 3 as the next tier. And then you have 2 and 1, kind of that step above. So it's kind of weird how that works out with my top 10 ranking. That's just kind of how I view it. But Kareem, I do think, is that next step above the Chets, the Hakeems, the Embiid. And same thing with D-Rob. But comparing these two cards, again, if you wanted to put Kareem at 3, you wanted to put D-Rob at 4, I think that's totally fair. Just for me, I prefer D-Rob's jump shot just that slight bit more. And I feel like that's all you can really talk about between these two cards because they are both insane defensively. Seriously, some of the best big mans in this game on the defensive end. I will say Kareem also does have a lot lower of a 3-ball, only a 79-3 compared to D-Rob, who is a 92 3-ball. So it's not going to make too big of a difference, but I think D-Rob's jump shot is just a lot more consistent. I like the release more. The higher 3-ball is better. I think Kareem is maybe the slightly better defender just because he's a little bit taller with maybe the better player build. But again, it is seriously so close between these two cards at power forward that honestly, I had a hard time picking, but both these guys are some of the best big mans in this game. And if it wasn't for the 100 overall cards that we'll be talking about here in a second, these would be the two best bigs in my team as of right now. But of course, we have to talk about the 100 overall cards. As much as it's kind of boring at this point of the game, and it seems like these 100 overall cards, they're still somewhat new, so they're still somewhat exciting, but it seems kind of boring, you know, just having these 100 overall cards at the top of the list, but you kind of have to. I mean, these cards are literally ridiculous. Like a 7'2" power forward here for Kristaps, 7'6" wingspan. Kristaps has 98 speed, 98 agility, 99 strength. He's obviously got a really good jump shot on very quick timing. He's got okay dribble sigs to help him shot create a little bit. I mean, he's an absolute demigod. This card gets so many good intercepting steals. He's got a great catch and shoot jump shot. He can shoot over the top of pretty much any card in this game because of that height and that jump shot. He is just so good. He's got unlimitless range with that Hall of Fame limitless, but I still do think the best power forward in my team is 100 overall Shaq. I think the thing for me, it's the fact that he's got the jump shot change. He's got the Chris Bosh base. He's got the Franz Wagner upper on very quick timing. That is one of the best big man jump shots in this game, and it's on a Shaq card with a 97 3-pointer and really good badges that you can also upgrade, like give him Hoff Deadeye, Hoff Limitless, Hoff Set Shot, Hoff Shifty Shooter, whatever you want to. And then he's also got the best dribble style in the game that like Magic, or not Magic, well Magic does, but MJ, Chris Webber, Austin Reeves, right? All these small guards that are getting the best dribble style in the game. They put on a 7'1" Shaq card with also like the Levine escape, which is pretty good. The Curry behind the back, which is one of the better ones. I mean, he's just ridiculous. And he's also got one of the best player models in this game and a Shaq card with 99 speed. He's absolutely broken. He's one of the best cards in this entire game. And I would say is pretty comfortably the best power forward in my team. But a lot of these guys on this list are very comparable and very close in that ranking. But let me know what you guys thought about my top 10 power forwards, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.